Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you a cool little density experiment, and it's called Fireworks in a Jar. And so here's our make-do jar. It's actually just a clear glass, and it's actually a very simple experiment. And so you'll have 3 different colors food coloring, and I have chosen red, blue, and green. And you will use about a tablespoon of vegetable oil and a paper plate. And so to start the experiment, you're going to dot out a couple different dots of each color of the food coloring. So start there and then do my last color. And then going to take the oil on the food coloring. This is why we're using a paper plate, and add the oil. So a pretty liberal amount of oil, and then swirl it together. So this actually works really well if you have a fork. So I'm going to grab a fork. Sorry about that. So then we're going to mix it with the fork or the spoon, whatever utensil. Stir it together and they start to bead up. Can y'all see that? And then in my cup or my jar, whatever you're using, you want to use warm water. And so I have just filled that up right before I started the video. And then I've mixed all this up, and so I have a bunch of like little beaded up food coloring dots. Y'all can see that. And then I'm actually just going to take this and pour it right in, and you'll see that the oil just starts to bead up as it goes into the water. I'm going to have to scrape off the oil from the plate so we get it. And as the food coloring and the oil separate, sorry about that, you can see the food coloring is sinking down because it is more dense than the water, and the oil is less dense, and so it is floating. And so this is a cool little experiment that I would like to do in my future classroom of why things float. And so oil is less dense, therefore it floats in the warm water, and the food coloring separates out in the water, creating the firework effect, so it is more dense. And then at the bottom, you see the chunks of food coloring. I hope y'all liked this little experiment. Bye.